Press start.
Welcome. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's!
We done made it. We done made it to the end of 2020.
Yes, Lord.
Thank
yes,
God.
Lord.
Thank
yes,
God.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Go
if
ahead,
it could be done
clap
by
it up
you,
for
Lord.
yourselves.
Yes. If you still made it and you still here, congratulations, baby. Because 2020 has been HELL hockey stick.
It's been a hell of a ride.
What
roller
he said.
coaster ain't the ride. Roller coaster ain't the name for it. Like
no.
But
Not
you know
at all.
what? Y'all here, we here.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's
and we about
all
to
that
give
matters.
y'all episode
Number
numero
4.
cuatro. A little bit of Spanish for y'all.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I know a little
like
something.
that.
Something.
Okay.
You know. Yeah. So,
A lot of salsa. See, I like it.
A lot. You know, I put that hot sauce on my chicken. I put that salsa on my chips. Eat that. You know, ain't nothing.
The quesos. I like it.
The quesos, the gordillas, the chimichangas, the burritos, all that. You know.
No, don't do. Look.
Enchiladas, all that stuff.
Look,
bro.
we need to stay on task. Okay, food is great.
You're right.
Okay,
Food is definitely something else. But you know, we're talking about games today. And just to remind y'all are at Tone Cash Gaming Pad Podcast.
Woo! I'm sorry. It's a lot of energy.
You gotta excuse my co-host. He is very excited that 2020 is just
It's almost over. We can feel it.
So give it up for the co-host with the toast.
Thank you, Area 14.
Mr. Cash Senpai.
Cash
Senpai
with the 2 eyes.
And by now, y'all should already know who I am.
Right? The host that does the most.
Introduce myself.
The host that does the most.
Do I really do the most?
Tone Corleone and
Hey, okay. Hey, thank you, sir. Thank you. It feels good to be introduced once in a while, you know.
Hey, you know what it is, man.
I appreciate that, my guy. Oh yeah, you know, we got it. We got it.
Got you. Nobody got you like we got you. Be easy.
Big facts. But you know what? Let's go ahead and get with the talking real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So, how was your week, my friend?
It's been good, man. It's been really good. And the weekend is turning out to be, it could have been disastrous, but everything seemed to be going up. And going up.
It's definitely a plus when everything is on the up and up.
You know what I mean? And something negative that turns positive is always a good thing. But how was your week, sir? How was your week has been heading up to this weekend?
Oh, well, you know my motto, different day, different game to try. Something else to get mad about, but we'll get to that. I think I'm going to make that my slogan. I think it rolls real quite smooth off the tongue every time I say it. So I think I might have to stick with that. I think I might have to trademark that.
You trying to be a grumpy old man?
Hey, I'm not being a grumpy old man, but I'm gonna tell you like it is. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Look, y'all need a game tester right here.
Like, oh,
y'all want a game tester? Y'all need to get Tone. Put Tone on for the game testers, man. Look, I'm telling you, you want some honest?
You want a raw review? You want a raw review of your game? Tell me to play it, and I will put it to you straight. No sugarcoating, no nothing.
No sugarcoating.
Everybody want puppies and sunshine when they get reviews. No, you go get thunderstorm and hail clouds with me. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Unless it's really good now. Unless it's really good, then really good. Or if it's something I could play, on a regular basis, then you get that good review from me. You ain't gonna have no problem with me. I think I'm just too straightforward, but in certain situations, it's better like that. So, and this is one of those situations because sometimes people don't want to waste time on games.
Yeah, of course.
Don't want to waste money. I'm here to do that for
$60. You know what I mean? That is tough to just waste $60. I just want you to know, or $30 to be exact. But $60 to almost $100. Like, imagine getting 2K from X. I don't know why I want to use it as a joke, but getting 2K Xbox One just to sit there and do absolutely nothing with the game. And you got the $100 edition, you got the Kobe edition, you know what I mean? Representing out there for, Rip Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the man. But you know what I mean?
Like hits of 2020.
You get, yeah, dude, definitely. But you get the game and then you don't do nothing with it, man. You know how frustrating and how horrible that feels? Unless you try to get your money back, but good luck to that.
It ain't never gonna happen, especially if you buy it on the Microsoft store or the PlayStation store.
We do not do refunds.
No refunds. No refunds.
No refunds.
Refunds in their vocabulary. They just say, "Huh? You want a what?" And
they just blink at the screen
at you. Right. You pass your message around the Microsoft office like, "Hey, look, this man want a refund."
Hey, I just sit up there and laugh at his misery.
I'm saying, bro, and nobody want to go to GameStop no more either anyway. So it's like you risk catching coronavirus going to GameStop, or you just buy a game and just waste money on it that you never gonna play again.
And that is, you talking about the most difficult time, man, to try to go into stores and mass geared up, like, you know what I mean, you ready for the apocalypse, like, you know what I mean, like, it's that bad.
Remember, it was a time where if you wore a mask and gloves into a store, the owner was ready to point the shotgun at you. Now it's like if you walk in without it, it's like they ready to call the CDC on you, and how like how on Monsters Inc. when that man walked in and had that sock on his back.
Yo, it was on site. It was on site. I'm saying, you don't get an on site more like that than like Tom and Jerry. That is on site. Like when they see each other, on site. That moment at Monster Inc. on site, bro. And that's how it is, man. And why do they have shotguns? Like, why they personally have to have one of the most deadliest weapons? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Being in a city like Detroit, and I'm gonna say, the areas that I lived in,
right?
I stayed close to a gas station, so of course, if I need to stop for gas, I would go there or run there and get a snack real quick or something, before I had to head out to work or something. Right. I ended up getting kind of cool with the owner and stuff, and come to find out, it's better than having a handgun, even though you could draw a handgun quicker. It's easier to mess with it, especially if they're not close enough or they're running out the door. But, the shotgun's got that spread shot, so, you can make some type of mark or do some type of damage or something.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a little bit of an overkill. I feel like it's a little much.
It's excessive. It's very excessive, like over the board. And sometimes, unless the guy is like, pointing the gun or ready to shoot, you have to do what you have to do to survive. You know what I mean? It's my life or yours at that point, buddy. And I choose mine.
I'll tell you what's excessive. I will tell you what's excessive, and it irks me so much to my core, but for some odd reason, I still play the game and stuff anyway. Let's jump on Rogue Company real quick.
Rogue Company, that's a Robux.
Now, Rogue Company is it's a nice third-person shooter.
Yeah,
it's different rogues. They just added a new one. Looks like the member of Global Gym about to go win that dodgeball championship against the average Joes.
I'm telling you, bro. Did you see the post that I put on there, bro? Not too long ago. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to see it. But it looks like the Overwatch character from it wasn't Zarya, or I think that's her name. And dude,
everything is getting recycled. Everything is getting recycled, bro. It's no originality anymore in games.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You can see that. Think about how many characters that came out with some type of purple skin just this year. You got Rain with Mortal Kombat. That man is just all purple, period. Then you get Sigrid coming out. She wearing all purple, looking like that one chick from Global Gym. That's I don't. That's the only thing I can compare her to, and that's how I remember her. I might not remember her name sometimes, but I remember she's swole and she looked like she played for Global Gym. That's all I'm saying.
Now talking about that character, now what is her passive and her her ultimate move?
So her ult is she basically has this riot shield. And I know this riot shield is a trigger word with a lot of Call of Duty players. So y'all don't need to fret. Y'all don't need to worry.
A lot of PTSD.
Y'all calm down. A lot of PTSD coming up right now. Riot shield. Oh, I got a riot shield. Ooh. But that's another story for another day.
Another day.
But she got a riot shield, and basically it takes. I think the shield is active for like maybe 8 or 9 seconds. But you can stand there and shoot at that shield and do whatever
as long as you want.
And as long as you want, you can run through 2 full clips with whatever gun you want to, and that shield will still be up. Now, I feel like as an alt, that's a little OP because the fact that shield can't take damage is a huge game changer, but it also sucks for the opposing team. Because she could be the last player, and it could be 2 of y'all aiming down y'all sights on her, drilling, and the shield drops low enough to where it covers her legs in the front.
She doesn't get,
so even if she crouches, she moves at a faster speed when she crouched.
So that means she's getting closer to you while
you're protected.
The crazy thing is
nothing unless somebody is behind her. But the way that these maps is set up and the unbalance that they got is like. It's like she can come from one direction and just be unstoppable.
Oh yeah, dude, the maps are unorthodox, man. And I remember I had the torture to play against her, and I had to realize, like, shooting at that is futile. Okay, it's just completely futile. There's no need for you to do that whatsoever, because the advantage that she gets from that is that she letting her teammates know that y'all are in this room or whatever the case may be. Y'all are over there. It doesn't matter how many is y'all, but you continuously shooting at her gives her the opportunity. Once you start reloading, because you have a time spread on the reloading part, but she can then use that time to actually use the pistol that she has, get a couple of hit shots or body shots while remaining to get close to you while crouching. And then not on top of that, her hit with the shield is you can get hit with it 3 times and you're down. So imagine you getting hit on your top of your head and then you're already at half, and then getting hit with that shield at the same time twice if you want to be actually for sure that they're gone.
Right. Like it's real crazy how OP they got her. And like I said, her passive is she moves kind of faster when she's crouched down and stuff. So it was just my experience against it was horrific. Like the only thing I could do to take her down was a Semtex grenade, and that was it. When she had the shield up, just because of the explosion impact. But then again, still, she always got somebody running with her, behind her, shooting. So it's like she go down, you uncover because you threw a Semtex grenade at her, trying to get her up close and stuff, and then you left yourself open. So it's like, it's a no-go with that. It's really a no-go with that.
Right. Completely no-go. Just saying, man. She just right now definitely one of the most favorable characters. You still got Vi that can do an awful lot of damage to her, so don't feel like you're limited. Like oh god, here she comes. I can't do it. Do a darn thing. But you can still throw grenades at her. Still throw incendiary.
The incendiary grenade.
Yeah, you can throw gas to, but it still won't slow her down. But, like I said, like if you have somebody like Vi that can also, back her up, or she has to force her way in at that point because she's getting hit with that poison, at least that gives you some kind of advantage over her. So, you do have characters that can, definitely, still get the upper hand on her.
True. That's very true. And you know what? Speaking of upper hand, for once in a while in the gaming community, the gamers have gotten the upper hand on the gaming company.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk with all these refunds they had to hand
they
out.
got to put out so many refunds. I know they.
Boy, y'all had these people on PS4 thinking they about to play something miraculous, something brand new, and they got GTA 2. Like, oh my Lord. Like, what did y'all do?
Hallelujah. It's hallelujah.
What did y'all do? Like, y'all really robbed these folks, and y'all had to give all this money. Y'all just paid out all this money.
Exactly.
And y'all just got all this money, and now y'all got to pay damn near probably half of it back out, maybe a third of it. So I know that's gonna hurt y'all little bonuses and stuff like that. Like, this quarter. It's
now, did they say? Now, was it just the PlayStation version, right? Like, because
the PlayStation, the PlayStation console version. That's it.
So because the PC 4, is fine, and the PC is fine.
PC is fine.
Yeah,
Xbox is fine.
Xbox is fine, but the PlayStation,
I had to put that in there real quick. Xbox is okay.
Oh, you don't gotta have to put that in there. It's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean?
I had to, but
But Sony make the big bucks. They'd be all right. But they'd be
okay.
What an amazing story, man. To finally we get the upper hand on them. Take that, Sony. Take that,
Sony. But you know what? With how Project Red, isn't that the name of the group that developed the game?
I believe
CD Project Red, or I believe, or something like that.
Yeah,
they've been so good, with being in touch with the customers and making sure the customers are satisfied. I almost expected that to happen.
Yeah, it was Project Red.
Any other company?
CD Project Red, and then CD Project.
If it was any other company, if it was Tencent, if it was 2K, oh no.
Tencent.
Tencent is the. I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna teach y'all something right now.
Put me on game. Put the whole world listening. Put the whole world.
Tencent is the Chinese company that owns 2K. 2K is under the Tencent umbrella.
Ooh.
So y'all thinking 2K might be the top company? No, 2K has a boss. So think about that. Do some research on that. But that's near here or there. The fact of the matter is that we want to give praise to the developers of Cyberpunk and for people that did everything for this game. They tried their hardest. They kept delaying the game when they didn't want to.
Yeah, it was hard for them. You have to imagine it was super hard for them. And then getting this to happen, you know what I mean? I know they feel very bad about it. So big shout out to the developers for wanting to refund all, you know what I mean, get the refund. So it, they didn't want to disgrace it or make it a bad name. So I don't blame them.
And you know what? Why don't y'all give everybody on these profiles that had a bad copy or had a bad experience, why don't y'all go ahead and hook them up with a copy of Cyberpunk for free when they get their new system?
Yeah, bro. It's Christmas just happened, right?
It's Christmas time. Miracles are supposed to happen. Christmas done passed, but we're still the weekend with Christmas, so things can still happen. Go ahead and show some love to the folks.
Look, it's not bad.
Give a little extra.
Look, if you give a gift and it's after Christmas, look, it's still not a bad thing. It's a gift. You know what I mean? It just, it was on layaway.
It's the fact of the matter that they thought about you.
They are
thinking about
you.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And that's all we want for Christmas.
All right, so Cash.
Enlighten me. What's going on? Enlighten me.
End of the year gaming. What's on your list right now to play?
Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh.
That's all I want to finish the year off by playing. Have you ever heard that game, Deep Rock Galactic?
It was one of my favorites, actually.
Oh, really?
Favorites. Yeah.
That is the end of the year gaming is that game right there. If you have not played it, it's on Game Pass, which has over 100 titles, by the way, different genres, shooting.
Hundreds of titles.
Yeah. All really good. Xbox Game Pass brings so much.
Along with some of your favorite EA titles now.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. EA Play included in the Game Pass. It used to be $5 a month to pay for that. Now it's included with Game Pass. So basically it's free. Come on now. You can't pass up on that. Free games forever.
Sheesh. You can never go wrong. Like, I never seen somebody that has Game Pass and I'm just like, I couldn't find a new game that I wanted to play on there. It's really a game changer. If you do not have it, I don't know what you're doing with your life. As a gamer, that is definitely important to have.
So what's some of the top things that have happened in gaming this year that you can probably recall? Now I know a lot hasn't happened because usually stuff gets revealed at events, and of course events ain't been able to happen like that this year. But some things that you saw through social media, since it seems to be a heavy platform right now for everyone and everything, since we're all secluded to our homes, not being able to be in contact with anyone or near anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's some big things that you think that happened this year?
More than anything, and I don't really, as far as gaming goes, it was a lot of things that got held back. You know what I mean? Like I said, even with the Cyberpunk, like that got held back. It was a lot of, release things that should have been happening on those times, like games, and they never got released on those times. You know what I mean? And most of the things, like, definitely playing was what game do I remember that was something big? Do you know anything by chance right now?
The only thing I could probably really say that came out with a lot of updates to try to keep people interested was, more than anything, Call of Duty. Call of Duty was pushing a lot of content out heavy and getting ready to, start, talking about Cold War and everything. So, Call of Duty did a pretty good job with, pushing some stuff out.
Yeah, man. Call of Duty always is on, especially like you said, the Cold War, dealing with, I was kind of upset though, dealing with the whole fact is that they did not have zombies available when they first came out.
They needed to,
and that hurt me as a Call of Duty.
If I was playing zombie Call of Duty, I was playing zombies instead of playing, online. Because sitting there, with my bro and all that stuff, we going through zombies, doing the Easter eggs and all that stuff. That's when we could sit there for hours, and I mean hours, just getting it in on the zombie maps and stuff, just trying to find out all the, like I said, all the Easter eggs, all the secrets. Trying to finally get to the end of some stuff, because we still play, every now and then we still play Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Dude, that's a gem. All right, you know what? I'm sorry. Since we on Black Ops, what is your favorite one? And you gotta tell me why. You gotta let the world know first. Let the world know first. They did tell us why.
My favorite
pressure.
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
And Black Ops 2, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that the transit?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's what I liked about the transit, about Black Ops 2. Yep.
All the possibilities of like playing zombies, like where you could go to play multiplayer, it was fine, you know what I mean? Get your, because a lot of people did get their names off, like dealing with Black Ops 2, man, and it was a lot of fun. But just more than off the multiplayer aspect, you had to give it up to them doing zombies. I mean, they had different maps. They were trying to give us new, new guns to go with the maps.
And like that was Treyarch, right? I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was Treyarch, right? Okay. Yeah. Just double checking. Shout out Treyarch. Hopefully y'all do something again.
Just saying, like, the Cold War, it's great and whatnot, and I never heard nobody really complain about the Cold War, but I liked it better when it was, that was already available to us as far as the zombies. Like, you could actually play zombies, off rip, because that gave the game more flavor. And I mean, obviously they did that with Cold War, you know what I mean? Like bringing back zombies so everybody can play. But like, a long time ago, we didn't have to pay for that. We just played. Yeah. And if you want to pay for the Game Pass and get the, new maps and stuff, I mean, that's one thing. But like, man, it's just how it switched so quick.
I'm gonna tell you one game that definitely made an impact, and it had no choice but to make an impact this year.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, of course, NBA 2K21.
Yay, 2K! More 2K talk.
They clapping anyway. But with 2K and everything, with them being the only game, the only basketball simulation game that's out there, with Live being on a 2-year hiatus, they really should have came with something better to keep their audience and to keep these customers happy. Like I said, I'm gonna pitch it to y'all straight. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm here to preach and get the facts.
No, you're 100% correct.
Like I said last time, it's really just been a copy and paste game for the past 3 years. Y'all just added a few things here and there and changed the story mode.
The story mode this year.
The storyline is trash this year.
Let's bring up the story mode real quick, where you started off, first you was playing football, and then you turn, you avert your life to then playing 2K. I said playing 2K, playing basketball like your dad, which is always some reason. What was that guy's name that plays the dad?
Jesse Williams.
He's always, first of all, a phenomenal actor, but like he's always playing as something, which is really dope. I'm not even gonna stunt, but like the fact is like I don't know where you was going with the story mode. Like, to be honest, like you wanted to have a girlfriend, or he made it seem like he was trying
that
to get.
Made no sense.
And it threw everything out of proportion. Like, I understand if she's doing something right, like she's doing something sporty and you're doing something sporty, that this is always going to happen. But like, I don't know. Like, you were trying to chase for love. I just was a little confused. Is this a 2K or this is love and hip hop? Like, you know what I mean, or whatever.
It was a Tyler Perry type story or something. I don't know.
It was a Tyler Perry. Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It wasn't about a female. It was about a male this time. Trying to empower himself and get out of his dad's shadow and stuff like that. Like
out of his dad's shadow.
2K, I hate to say it, they kind of took a little stereotypical route this year. Yeah, not just pertaining to race, but to the whole father-son aspect. Especially if the father was some type of top prime athlete in the sport or something. Like, y'all could have did so much with a story mode, with a storyline.
I'm about to say the lesson they was trying to teach with that though was okay. The lesson that he was trying to get them to understand that if you can't do these certain abilities, then they're gonna find somebody who can. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that one was a life lesson that everybody needs to learn. That it's great to be diverse in a lot of things, but being the rest of it was just like, what? You know what I mean? Like, where is this going? Like, and then what really puts the icing on the cake with the story mode is that you get drafted this, behind this guy that I know probably half of the world, or majority more than half in the world, has beaten that man on several occasions. And you know who I'm talking about, Tom.
Hendrix Cobb.
He literally, you beat this man twice if you had the fortune enough. If you didn't, you can tell the truth. You know what I mean? If you lost to him more than once, and are you learning anything? But you know what I mean? Like, but I'm telling the truth. Like, you got to understand, like, that the story mode made no sense. Like, why, if I beat him twice and every time I got better, and I'd say if I dropped 20 the first time and dropped 40 the next, why is this man still number one? how did he get this much hype than I ever got? Like, you know what I mean? I just feel as though, and then you put them on the same team together. Like,
do you know what type of picks and trades they had to do to manage to get the 2 first picks of the draft?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so confused. And then you put them
Especially
on
if
the
you ain't
favorite
even
team.
right. Especially if you went to your favorite team, which probably was the Lakers, because you know LeBron is over there. Or you probably, went somewhere like to Brooklyn or something because you got Kyrie and Kevin Durant over there. It's okay to, be honest.
It's okay to take the easy way out. It's
y'all
okay.
Can take the easy way. It's okay. I went to the Orlando. My recent player that I made, I went to the Orlando Magic. So, I went somewhere where I could, where they could kind of build around me and I could get like a challenge out of it, But that's neither here or there.
That's neither here or there.
I'm not gonna put y'all challenges to the. Maybe I'll just pick a team because y'all just feel like it was a better fit.
Look, I ain't gonna say nothing. I picked the Lakers on the recent development character I have. But hey, he's a lockdown, so he's not even getting the ball. So there he just played defense.
Hey, he just played defense. That's good. That's good.
So that is it. But as far as the story mode, like I said, if you can put that on the scale tone, how was the story mode? What was that rating? Like from 1 to 10?
4. Solid hard 4. I'm telling you, like it was only like one thing that was like getting interesting to me in a story mode, and that was when what was her name? Alex Williams was, sending you all them challenges and stuff like that, so she wouldn't talk bad about you. I was like, okay, that's kind of like how the press is. So
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna go ahead. That's okay. I rock with that. That's some type of realistic, point within the game that players will actually have to deal with at some point in time.
Right.
It's not. There's not always a good reporter every single time that you talk to the media. Sometimes people out there really are just out there to get a hot take on you on a hot mic that you don't know about. But they catch you slipping up and saying something.
But that's why I said earlier, like there are some key like things as far as that, like what they put in the story mode, that was a good thing. But like certain aspects of it, I just don't see why that was a target that you was trying to put in there. Like, you know what I mean? Like even the LeBron James story mode was actually pretty okay. It wasn't.
It was better than this.
Did you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, bro, but it was like this story mode made no sense at all. Like it didn't at all. Like I'm sorry, 2K.
You're right.
And then y'all give people on next gen practically the same story mode, but just with more cutscenes and different choices and stuff. I feel like that y'all robbed the people on current gen of a true different experience.
Yeah, but
why should I have to pay $500 to go ahead and experience something different when y'all really done practically made the same game? It's just everybody looks sweatier and shinier on next gen.
It's a marketing strategy, man. Look, if you want to get to the next level, you gonna have to get them currencies up, them VCs up. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, y'all want people to get VCs up, but let them find a way to get VCs up. Y'all think they glitching something? Y'all ban their account.
But look, talking about money grabber though, man, we gotta talk about this. I don't know if y'all know, but Space Jam 2. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
New Legacy.
Space Jam 2.
Well, sorry, do not call it Space Jam 2. Space Jam New Legacies, because I don't know if how LeBron would feel if he like Space Jam 2. Like, you know what I mean?
Sorry, King James.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I don't want no smoke. You know what I mean? No smoke. I don't want to get dunked on. But it's dealing around with, basketball champion, global icon, which is LeBron James, and his son Dom, who dreams on being a video game developer. Imagine that.
Imagine
LeBron being a video game developer. Just imagine that for a quick second, a hot second, right now. Can anybody see LeBron James being a game developer? I don't see it.
Not really.
But apparently they get trapped into a digital space by a rogue AI. LeBron must get them home, safely by, with the help of Bugs Bunny, Lola Bunny, the whole gang of the Looney Tunes, to get the victory over the AI's digitalized championships on the court. Literally. That's the brief summary. So we do know there's a bad guy. Obviously, it is. I don't know if it's the same person or not, but we I don't think we know that yet. I think he was trying to keep that more on the wraps.
Oh, he definitely keep it under wraps, and it's one of the better jobs I've seen of it, honestly, because when people went crazy when he showed just the collar of the New Jersey when he did that little snippet on Instagram, I think it was.
Yeah, that joint was hot.
Crazy.
That joint was
and then
hot.
when the actual preview or the little 15-second trailer, however long it is, came out with the full jersey on, people was going berserk. But of course, people had bad stuff to say too. But of course, it's always gonna be.
That's the norm. It's always gonna
be critics.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's the norm, and he's not used to that now. Like, what I mean, or if anyone's not used to that, they need to get over that. It's gonna happen regardless. Yes. The AI name though that we can give you some exclusive information. Is Don. What's his last name?
Cheadle.
John Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. The legend himself, Hotel Rwanda.
That's the AI. Oh, you got some exclusive information. Okay. The bad guy has to. I think a little funny tip is Cedric Joe is played by LeBron James' son. That's his name. Cedric Joe as Dominic Dom James.
Wow.
DDJ.
We got the mustache. Supposedly they say that he's going to be in there, Steve Harvey. I don't know if that's true or not, but
all smiles.
Hopefully I don't see smiles and mustaches on there because I see enough of that on TV almost every day. But
I would not be surprised if he was one of the voice actors. Wouldn't be surprised.
I would rather him be a voice actor than actually be in front of the camera. That's just my opinion. But you know what? Actually, these the guys that's producing this movie, these are no name people that LeBron chose to actually produce this film with. These are a lot of big hitters right there that that's working with him. One of them, Ryan Coogler, Mr. Black Panther director himself. Also did Fruitvale Station, Creed.
Right.
Yeah,
nice.
Did Creed too. A lot of movies. Him and Michael B. Jordan been making a lot of money together.
A lot of money, a lot of funds, and also, if nobody didn't know, it was directed by Malcolm D. Lee. You know what I mean? That's definitely best acting or best known for his comedian films, The Best Man, Undercover Brother, Roll Bounce, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, Soul Men, Scary Movie 5, The Best Man Holiday, Girls Trip, and Night School. So, you know what I mean? LeBron did his homework on the people that he wanted around him, bro. Like 100%.
Big facts.
100%.
You got to be selective who you want in your circle. Because you got to make sure that you got people that's going to want to work, no matter, what might get put in your way, unless, it's understanding circumstances like, stuff getting shut down because of coronavirus and stuff like that. But
God dang it, COVID.
Other than that, they still somehow, some way been working, getting things together. So, shout out to them to try to get this movie out.
Shout out. Yeah.
And on the other hand, speaking of Space Jam, did you know that him and Xbox have combined up together?
Ooh, you talking about the Game Pass?
LeBron James. Yeah.
LeBron James, Xbox Game Pass?
They had to put the news out a little early and stuff, to make sure they got enough people in there, to compete. But,
right.
Look, basically, you can shoot your shot at making a video game.
Hey, you get your name in there. That is proven that you can get your name in there.
Name in the credits. How cool would that be?
There's a lot more other things, too, that you get, though. I'm not 100% sure on them right now, but there's a lot more that you also get for that, as far as, like, LeBron actually signed. He signed something as well. I forgot what it is, and knowing LeBron, it should probably be something like shoes. Hey, I wouldn't be mad if he can custom made shoes.
I'll say something. I got a pair of Space Jam 2 Space Jam shoes already.
Okay.
They purple with a little bit of color in them. I like
Are you serious right now?
Oh, I'm dead ass.
Woo! Hey, I need to see a picture of that, bro. I'm gonna put that on.
You.
I gotta put that on Twitter.
I got you.
Also, before we finish this up, though, y'all want to know a little bit of NBA players that's gonna be in it? I got a little exclusive. You know, one of the people that they have on there is Klay Thompson,
the shooter himself.
And you know, he could. First of all, he could not have brought. And I'm so sorry that I didn't say this first. You know, he had to bring his homie Anthony Davis. You know, he had to bring. You know, he had to bring him. I am sorry for not saying his name first. I apologize as a human being right now. Then
that was probably part of the package. Like, you know, yo, you come to LA, you can come jump in a movie with me too. You know, Eddie wasn't gonna turn down that. You know, I don't know if that's true. Don't hit me. Don't hit me with no fines or nothing.
Y'all heard?
I'm not doing no tampering or nothing. Please don't hit me with no fines. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Right. And then they have also Damian Lillard.
Dame Dollar himself.
Peter Cornell. They have Chris Paul. And last but not least, for the they have Kyle Kuzma. Kuz Control.
Ooh. Is he still a Laker? I think so. I know he got off of Twitter for a little while. He, you know, closed his page, deactivated it for a while, and he jumped back on there. So, you know, and I seen little rumors and stuff about him possibly getting traded, or you know, about them waiving him or something, maybe, possibly. But you know, that's just word of mouth. That's not a fact. That's just, you know, that's what's in the air right now.
I'm like legitimately for this movie, and for hopefully somebody out there, please make a really good game, man. I really sincerely hope that, you know, the game that you guys, what they, you know, want, and they say this is the best one. I really hope that is really good. I mean, it's gonna be digital. It's gonna be like a digital game. So yeah. If y'all into digital games, please go over there.
Like old school retro arcade.
Yeah, you know, best way to describe it, Shaq Fu.
Oh yeah, Shaq Fu. If you didn't play Shaq Fu, you're not a real gamer. I'm sorry.
Shaq Fu, what the?
Shaq Fu was a different type of game.
It really animal. Was. All right. It was hard trying to move Shaq around when he was 7 foot.
Man,
7 foot 1, 300 something.
I'm saying, bro.
It's a lot of pounds. It's a lot of pounds is what I'm saying. And I think that's kind of about it as far as that goes. I mean, you want more information, y'all can go ahead and, like, you know, look it up, or, you know, go further beyond.
Take yourself down the rabbit hole.
Where's Bugs Bunny? Who knows? You might see Lola Bunny, you know?
Big facts.
Fudd, Sylvester, Daffy Duck, The Martian, Tweety, Pepe Le Pew.
Now, if you're seeing all of them and this is still actual life, then you might be on some type of drug. You might want to go get checked out or something, you know.
Yeah, you should probably go see a doctor quickly, as fast as possible.
But you know what? Let me go ahead and call an audible real quick.
Another one.
Blue 42.
Omaha.
You know, let's swerve over to, you know, how you carry yourself while you in the party chat. Party chat etiquette. Now, of course, you know, there are pros and cons to this. Right. Mostly cons, not just because I'm an evil individual like y'all probably pondering and thinking. But
yeah, you should definitely think that way, ladies and gentlemen.
Hush. Don't listen to this man. Don't listen to this man. Don't listen to him.
You see how he just told me to hush.
Anyways. If you're in a party, now this first one isn't as serious as people probably gonna make it out to be. I'm just, you know, kind of throwing a little inside joke out there.
Look, if it's you, you know it's you. Go ahead.
You know, if you know it's you, it's you. Don't. You can come at me. My DMs is open. You know how to reach me. That's all I got to say. If you sit in the party and you eating some crunchy ass chips that sound like they done been triple baked and triple fried.
could.
You stand in the corner of the room and your microphone on the other side of the room, and I can still hear the crunch. That's rude. Problems. Because why? I want snacks myself. Damn it! And I can't get no snacks, and you over there snacking, right? And it's making me upset.
I agree. I understand full-heartedly. Your person being the party just going away, going to town, just like who wants to? Like who wants? Come on, guys, who wants to hear that? You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't discriminate on that, but I'm just saying, sometimes, some people are not doing well as others. I said times is hard the last time. Times is hard. So you know what I mean? Not everybody has the luxury of having your food, So me hearing that in my ears, I start getting salivating. Like I get hungry. Like what I mean? Like, Facts. Especially when you playing a great game, like Deep Rock Atlantic. But when you play a great game, sometimes your brain gets tired and you just need a oh man, let me go grab a snack real quick so I can stay energized and play.
I'm saying, if you come back with some crunchy ass chips like that and I can't eat none, we gonna have problems. I might just kick you out the party, honestly, and then lock it so you can't get back in.
Until you done
That's
chewing.
Just me. Until you done chewing. Not even done chewing until you done with the bag. I want you to FaceTime me, show me that the bag is empty. You ain't got no chips on the plate nowhere, on no napkin or nothing, in your pocket, nowhere. Just
in your pocket.
Man, just when the chips is done, you can come back to the party. That's all I got to say.
This man said in your pocket, though. Make sure you sneaking none,
So, basically, the tip here is, if you go eat or if you go try to snack real quick, but you ain't trying to, do all that, just mute your mic real quick. It ain't gonna hurt nobody.
That is the gaming advice of this week. If you are chewing on chips and everybody can hear it because you can hear that part, then you need to mute your mic. Just as a point blank period, man. You just need to mute your mic. Don't just be courteous to everybody else. Look, some people are fine with that, and I get it. Some people are fine with that. It makes you human. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's cool. But some people, like Tone, don't like to hear the crunch, especially as loud as that crunch was. And that was a big bite for that little man.
For that little man, for that soft-spoken man taking that big of a crunch, I felt insulted. Like, bro, you can't be doing that while we in this party together. You got to go, bro.
like that was just so big chunk, man. And I know to be honest, we don't even know how like small of a bite that was.
I'm saying, like the chip was so crunchy. It felt like it sounded like somebody's bone was getting broken or sent through a grinder or something. Like, it was that loud. Like, it made me mad. Like, bro, now I want chips, but I don't have none. The store closed already. I can't go get none.
Right?
This is your fault. I'm blaming you.
No, he's gonna text you later.
I don't care.
I call it DM. Oh,
tell him holler at me on Mortal Kombat.
He's been working on that Melina. Don't try him.
Well, you know what? I believe it when I see it.
No, trash talk.
Just like how I'll believe it when I see it. When some people tell me that they got a good link to get an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5, but then the bots already beat me to it. I need a next-gen system ASAP. Right here, right now.
And if anybody would like to, donate, my Cash App is, money sign Senpai Cash 26. Just throwing that out there. I don't have the funds. I don't have the funds.
I mean, I had them at one point in time, but other things happened, and I'm just waiting again. So anybody that can find a good link or can actually find one for me in store where I'm not paying resale, $800, $900, $1,000. Please, I'm not doing all that. I'm letting y'all know now. Don't shoot me no DMs. Hey, I got you, bro. I got you on a deal, bro. 750, 700. I'm gonna just block you.
I don't just block you, get you out of there. Don't say seven and some change. Just say $6.99. If it's not $6.99, get out of here. It's like,
I'm saying, like, go on somewhere with that. I ain't got time for it. You know, it's a new year coming up. It's about to be 2021.
Right.
I ain't got time for the BS. You know, this whole year, these past 4 years have been a lot of BS.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's been hard. It's been crazy. It's been hectic. I'm about to turn over a new leaf. Hopefully the gaming industry can turn over a new leaf.
New year, new me. I like it.
Like I'm saying, new me, new console, new games to play. You know, you feel me?
New phone, who this?
Right. Like, you know, I'm trying to get, you know, I might have to go ahead and switch back to Android because, you know, I see that they got, you know, the mobile gaming on the go now. All I gotta do is get a little controller I can hook up to my phone. Then, you know, I could be sitting there playing, you know, I could be playing 2K on my phone on the go.
Oh, that boy mobile.
So,
new mobile, new podcast.
You know, shout out Microsoft, shout out Android. Hopefully y'all can give me, you know, a little phone to try, you know.
Yeah, I like to test things
as
well.
I like to, you know, I could be a device tester. You know, I'll test the shit out of it.
You know, I'm just saying, if you ever watch this, you know what I mean. We available.
Most definitely available.
Got some applications. We'll sign them. We'll take care of it.
But you know what? Next year though, we do have a new podcast coming up. But I wouldn't even say it. You know, we got, you know, a couple of new podcasts coming up. First off, we got, you know, of course, you know, shout out 613 Faye Productions as always.
Faye Productions.
You know, big huge shout out to them. They got new podcasts coming up.
Right? What's the new podcast about?
Oh, if you like body slams, if you like 5-star splashes,
the 5 knuckles.
If you like seeing heels turn to face turn to heels, if you like plot twists, this could be the podcast you need to listen to, my boy.
Definitely.
I'm telling you.
Definitely stay tuned into that, man. If you like wrestling, like even backyard wrestling, if you like any kind of wrestling, please, you stay tuned and make sure you're looking at that new wrestling podcast.
Oh yeah.
What's the wrestling podcast called?
It's called In the Four Corners of Wrestling.
Ooh, In the Four Corners of Wrestling. I like that name. It's a good name.
Yeah. You know,
good name.
You know how that be. That's like, you know, that's like a mini Royal Rumble right there. You know, people go get it shaking.
Oh man. Can't wait.
I had an opportunity, to talk to some of the guys, and you know, they real dope. They knowledgeable. They know their stuff. You know,
they spitting that wrestling facts.
I can't quiz nobody. You know,
I can't
quiz nobody. I'm just there listening. You know, if anything, I'm taking notes, trying to keep up with them. Like, okay, wait, hold on. I what about Bret Hart? Okay, hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on. You know,
I can't. I can't. Look now. I watch wrestling, you know, here and there. You know what I mean. I'm trying to keep up. You know, but
they'll definitely keep you in the circle. They'll definitely keep you in the square circle about
right.
You know,
that's why I got to tune in.
You
that's
know,
why I got to tune in.
And you know, just to let you know, a little shameless plug here. I'm kind of, you know, I'm helping co-produce that as well, along with, you know, shout out to, you know, my boy Mike T, you know.
Shout out to Mike T.
Partnering up with him with that.
Big facts. Big shout outs.
Want to thank him for the invite to come along on that, you know, expedition. That's going to be a new piece of territory I, you know, venture into. But, you know, we're ready to take on any challenge. You know, that's what 2021 is all about.
That's all it is.
Taking on new challenges. And one of my new challenges for 2021 is going to play different types of games.
Right.
I've been getting into indie type games, you know, like made by, you know, small time groups of people that are just trying to showcase their skills.
Like Absolver, you know what I mean? That's an indie game. It was a lot of indie games actually that was definitely on the rise to becoming way more than it is. I mean, have you even played Grounded?
Yes, I played Grounded. We discussed it before. I hate giant spiders, but yeah, your point.
But even the people from Obsidian, they made that game. They made that, and that one was something on the Game Pass that shocked a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know what to expect, but then once you start playing it and realizing that spiders is very creepy, but
very creepy.
But like that game, like as it's progressing, the developers was trying to get feedback from it, and honest feedbacks, like what they want to see differently in the game, and that's what they stay involved. But that's how Game Pass will continuously to evolve because of people giving out feedbacks. But if you continue going in that direction, you're gonna get nothing but positive. Like what I mean? So I do encourage people to, not only play Grounded, but also, like I said, stay in contact with the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, most definitely. You definitely got new stuff there almost every day to just go and look at. Like, oh, this looks interesting, and you never know. You never know what you might like in the game.
And my gaming expectation heading into 2021 is probably go back into streaming horror games. I remember I used to play 7 Layers of Fear. Or is it Layers of Fear? I'm sorry, not 7 Layers of Fear, but that was more, one of my OG like streams when I streamed that, and it was completely like heart racing and jump scares left and right, man. And I need to get back. I love to get back into those, and now you can really get to see my true I can stream it and be like, I mean, like legit scared. So, I that's the expectations going into 2021. I need to actually just do it and see how it turns out.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying to get a gaming PC myself. I want to get me a Steam account and play some of these games on Steam. I see a lot of horror games on there, and I like a good jump scare or two.
Y'all just want to scream. Like people just want to see me scream.
People just want to see you just leap out your chair and knock your green screen over. That's all they want to see.
I hope not. I really hope not. But if that's what they want to see, hey, I'm always here to entertain.
I'm telling you, that's one of my goals for 2021. I'm trying to get, of course, with this gaming podcast, I'm trying to get my name out there. I kind of got out there a little bit the past couple years through Twitter and stuff like that. Gain, I wouldn't say a cult following, but I got a group of constant supporters that constantly showing love on my tweets, retweeting it, or people shout me out sometimes and stuff like that. So
I can't say this enough. Before you go further, I'm sorry, but I can't say this without the biggest appreciation that people don't understand. But Butters,
shout out to It's Butters.
That man Butters is ridiculous. Like it's not even acts. He makes it seem like he's your person that he's the personal bot. Like you know what I mean? Of liking retweeting, and that is so much discipline and so much respect and loyalty with that man. And I just can't stress that enough. That Butters is just amazing. And I know I was going to talk about it one way or another during the podcast, but this was a perfect time I feel like to bring that up. Is big shout outs to Butters because that man's amazing.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Butters. Big supportive member of SSWI as well. Shout out to them.
Is there any more else to shout out though before we go to something else? Go to the next thing. I mean, there's a lot of people to shout out, to be honest, but Butters definitely, deserve that. Like, I feel like he doesn't get that enough sometimes.
Oh yeah, he definitely deserved that.
Shout out to Rebel Blue. Shout out to Firestick Gaming. They always want to advance and go higher, and I have to get behind that. Like, what I mean? Like, all of them, even to SSWI, big praises to them. It's always a constant work ethic, and you see that in these guys in these particular companies. Like it's a complete grind. Like you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely gotta respect their grind. They got it out the mud, just like how we trying to do it.
So what we playing this week? Well, the first, game we playing heading into 2021. What are we playing? Give me something.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Give me something. Give me something.
Because
give me something.
2021 is going to be about the year of completion for me.
Ooh, I'm
gonna complete a lot of tasks and make sure things get done this year. So the first thing I'm playing all week long is probably going to be, honestly, maybe a little 2K. I'm gonna try to get this next gen. I'm gonna start grinding on 2K.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be my main thing. I might try to replicate my point guard build I got now. But don't be hitting me up to be no.
Hit him up.
No. I'm not.
He comp.
I'm not comp. I'm not comp. I just like I like having more control than just everybody got their preferences on how they like to play.
You don't want to sit in the corner.
I ain't trying to be no tracker cone, just sitting in the corner all day. I'm gonna say that, but at the same time, I'm not a ball hog either. I do pass the ball.
He does pass.
I do get teammates involved, so don't just think that I'm just out there trying to drop 50 just from isoing all day long. I'm not doing all
that. He was talking about completion, so 2021, I will try to do better. Is work on my gamer score. I think that is a really cool gem that people really don't really pay attention to. Gamer scores is definitely something that, oh, wow, this man really likes to play video games. That kind of deal. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool to have over, 100,000, but like more or less, I want to make sure I get a big gamer score so people know. And it's not dealing with just because let them know I'm a gamer, of course. But like, I feel as though, like you said, completing some of these games will give you a bigger gamer score. And then, you get to show it off to your friends. Like, hi, I got a better gamer score than, such and such, or you need to get your gamer score up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just be a little friendly competition between each other. It's always nothing wrong with challenging the other person.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And you want to have friends that challenge you because they know that you can be better.
Yeah,
and that's what you need.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You need people to make sure and keep you on your toes at all times. You know what I mean? That's what I think the real fun experience of gaming is once you can challenge each other and y'all only getting positives and not negatives from that. You know what I mean? That's what the world needs. It's just positivity.
And you know what? We're going to make that our gaming advice of the week right there. That's what people need to hear right there. Surround yourself with a group of folks who pressure you and push you to do better.
Right.
Because if everyone is trying to hang around the same low level that y'all at now, or they're trying to bring you down to their level, you don't need to be hanging out with them.
Exactly. No fake friends. Okay? It's heading into 2021. But seriously though, Tone, that's the gaming advice, bro. You sure you don't want to bring up the fact that the gaming advice should be the chip?
No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave them alone. I teased them enough. I teased them enough.
That person, that unanimous person, that unanimous person needs to understand that that eating chips while in a game in a party is extremely
acting like his name. Just acting like his name. Just Radical Raccoon. Just acting like his name. You couldn't put it. That's what it is right there. He just being his true self. I'm not gonna be mad at him no more. Okay, but no, that's not the gaming advice. The gaming advice is to put yourself around people that push you to do better. That's the gaming advice.
And not eat chips in people's ears.
Not eat chips in people's ears, because that's rude. Especially if there's some crunchy kettle chips like he was probably eating.
That's exactly what he was eating. He know the truth. He know the truth. He know the truth. He know that drunk was scrumptious, and that's the key word. Scrumptious goodies.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and say something right quick. Another thing, this 2021 that's coming up, I'm going to have more social media platforms.
Ooh, no, you did not just say that.
Not just one, but 2 more.
Oh my God!
One of my goals is to be active on those 2 accounts, just like how I'm active on Twitter. But I can't be active without y'all help. So would y'all please, when I make these new accounts, please drop me a follow. I do follow back. I'm not Hollywood like most of these people.
Right.
You know, if you DM me, got a question for me, you know, I'll gladly answer it. If you try to send me, you know, illicit pics, you know, I'm just going to block you. It's simple as that, folks.
No,
I'm there to help, but you're not gonna bully me either.
Hey,
I'm just gonna say that.
Hey, no, that should have been left alone.
No, because it needs to be said.
That is true.
Because it have been too many times I've been on Twitter and I've gotten messages that start off, you know, when you only see like that first little half a sentence when you go to your little messages or your DMs. And you know it'll start off as gaming, but then you click on it, then it's like something totally out the box, and you just like, oh my God, no, what is this? And then you
I've been led astray. I've been bamboozled.
Like for real. Like did Mirage send me this message? If y'all don't understand the hint, that's an Apex joke. So you know, come on, y'all, get with the times. You know, play different games. Jesus, it's 2021. Get out your routine. Do something different.
Yeah, other than Zen Masters, what are you doing?
Tough.
Stop it.
Why do you bring that up? This is about to be a new year, and you're still talking about Zen Masters.
It hurts, man. It hurts. The game.
That's okay. They won't make it that far. Leave them alone. We didn't bully them enough.
He gonna make you.
But
no, that's a real thing.
Back to these social medias. Right. I don't have Instagram or Facebook. Those are in the process of being created.
New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution. But my Twitter is @Corleone 450.
Right.
You can find me on there. My DMs are open. You want to get, you know, put on the show? You want to be a guest?
Let us know.
DM me. Or you could reach Cash. Cash, how can they reach you?
You could reach me on Twitter, Cash Senpai. You know, because I am a senpai in my own mind.
Senpai?
Facebook, Shawn King. Follow me on Facebook. I have nothing else better to do with my life but to watch. Why you say Kang like that? It's King. It's Shawn King. It's King. All right. Kang. No A. All right. Instagram. DeMarco Cash. DeMarco_Cash. You know, hit me up. Follow me. I'll follow you, and not be weird about it. I promise.
Being a little weird now.
It sounds pretty bad, actually.
Yeah, it sounded a little bad. But you know,
but still follow me. Still follow me on DeMarco Cash on Instagram. And you know, if you want to be, like he said, you want to be mentioned or put on the TV show, let us know. How are we supposed to know if you don't say anything? You know, if you want to be on the TV show or on the show on the podcast, I'm sorry. Let us know.
Hey, you know, speaking into existence. Speaking into existence now. Don't say my bad. You know what I'm saying? Say, come on, Jesus, get with it.
Say the TV show, podcast, TV show. We need it.
Vice, you know, we open. You know, we can get this happening.
Let us know.
I seen how Vice, you know, treat, you know, Deuce Romero. Shout out to them boys, Bodega boys. I see y'all treat them boys right. You know, but don't you know, y'all do a lot of serious stuff. You know, it's time to lighten up the load a little bit with a little bit of video game podcast. You know, let us go ahead and come bring that to y'all. Give y'all a little source of revenue.
Give you a little flavor. You know what I mean?
You know, that's how we do. But you know, and of course, you know, shout out 613 Faye Productions.
613 Faye Productions. Woo woo.
They the ones behind the scenes on this glorious podcast that's blasting in y'all ears right now.
Big shout outs to them. Big shout outs.
And of course, you know, you can find them on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And of course, you can find
on
us
YouTube.
On YouTube.
They've 13 Faye Productions on YouTube. Please go like, surprise. Go like, subscribe. And, you know what I mean? You know, tap that bell. Just tap it. You know, don't tap it too many times. Just tap it one time. That's all it needs. A lot
of good stuff coming on there. You know, you got your happy hour go. You know,
yeah,
for your
you know, you want to
dance.
You know, yeah.
Get your dance on, get your groove on real quick.
Get your 1-2 step going, you know what I mean?
Or you want to go and hear some for real facts being spit in the gaming community by me and Cash ourselves. That's Thursdays at 11.
Right. And then also they got
go ahead.
In the corner, in the four corners of wrestling. They got that on there. Make sure you stay tuned to that.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned to that. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like to hear Randy Orton getting put through a table? You know what I mean? Not saying that I would want that, but you know.
Do you hate Randy Orton?
No, I love Randy Orton. I love the most deadliest letters in the WWE history, which is RKO. Like there's
there's definitely some fear behind that man, but he got to chill with pounding on the ground because he keep messing up his forearms doing that. But that's for another podcast.
That's because
we're gonna say that for another podcast. We're gonna go ahead and stiff arm that topic real quick and go ahead and wrap things up. Like this a game of Madden real quick, or if you really want to go old school NCAA football where they had the actual nostalgic. But you know what? I think we done flapped our gums enough to this. So you know what? Go ahead and wrap it up real quick.
Right. Let's go ahead and wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Like a gift before Christmas Day. But I'm pretty sure all y'all gifts have been tore open by now. But if not, hopefully you get a good new gift.
Yeah.
Hopefully y'all have a happy new year.
Hopefully, guys. Like I said, it's almost the end of the year, guys. It's almost there.
Just so close. Just hours away.
Hours.
Be safe, people. Keep gaming.
Please keep gaming.
Be positive.
Stay active. Happy
holidays. Once again, Happy New Year.
And it's Cash Senpai.
And Tom Corleone signing off.
Peace out, guys.
Deuces.
Sweet!